So first of all, this line that the SNP only won 45% of the vote share, um, using that logic, for decades now, nobody has had a mandate to do anything at all. So either we respect the democratic conventions that we have and allow the leading party who have won the highest vote share, certainly since I've been alive, to carry out their mandate, or, where do we stand? Um, there's no way of knowing how the people of Scotland would vote in a referendum now, because the general election results don't tell you that. There are people who didn't vote in the general election who would vote in an independence referendum. There are people who voted for different parties for different reasons. There's so many variables when comparing it to a single issue referendum. Independence is not being enforced. The SNP are simply giving people the chance to explicitly state either way what it is that you want, and are hoping that they could win you over as well, which they've won me over. This idea that a referendum necessarily has to be deeply divisive, this is hugely influenced by how the leaders choose to conduct their campaigning and engage with people. In 2014, I felt much more politically engaged. I started to educate myself. I started to feel empowered, and that as the people of Scotland, we could actually influence the decisions that are made and the society that we live in. I think that's hugely positive. It would be interesting to see this time around how people choose to conduct their campaigning and what that tells you about who they are and whether you would want to be aligned with them or not. There's division and uncertainty either way ever since Brexit and the political landscape we now have with an extreme right-wing Tory government in Westminster. There's no escaping uncertainty, but simply, do we want to have a say as to what we want in Scotland?